Asleep.
I don't know. Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick
A chick. Pick,
Picker.
pick, 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 pick,
And we have
picker.
Silver Hair Stacker. Acker.
Picker.
Good morning, Steampunk Town. How you doing?
How you doing?
How you
Steampunk.
doing?
How you doing?
There's Nashana.
Hey, Guido. How are you doing?
Hope everybody's having a good morning. Todd
Hey,
was just talking about all the
Vito. How you doing?
hoopla with the Postal Service. I guess they're
Hey.
playing around with the amounts and what they're gonna do, and they're gonna make it all better. You know what? You know what happens when corporations and large places, they want to make things better for them. It's not always better for everybody.
They're just at the end of World War I, the nations of the world gathered in, I forget where it was, in Europe, and because all the other countries were mad at Germany, they decided to get war reparations from them.
Right.
And they said, we're gonna squeeze Germany until the pips squeak. That's where the term pipsqueak came from. Like, we're going to squeeze the German lemon until the pipsqueak, the seeds.
Right.
Until they squeak. I mean, we're going
to sock it to them, huh?
Yeah. And they did for a while, but then Germany ran out of money really fast. But I feel like we're getting squeezed, just.
Sure.
Post office takes a little nibble here, and eBay takes a little nibble here, and who else gets money from us? The internet service, they chew a little bit off right here.
Oh yeah.
And it's just
the electric company.
6 years ago, I could make maybe this much profit on the items I sell, and they're squeezing it down.
Yeah.
Pretty soon it's going to be like, you can make 10 cents on a $20 sale. I'm like, God. And eBay is loving this. I bet they're sitting there going, way to go, Postal Service. That means we get to charge our sellers even more because the shipping costs are part of what we charge the seller for. Yes. eBay's got to be loving this. They got to be saying, yay, squeeze them sellers because we make our cut.
That's why I never, and that's just me, but I never do free shipping and I never do standard shipping. I always charge shipping.
Yeah. Well, I generally always do.
Always. Because, it doesn't really, to me, I mean, yeah, it may affect my sales because, somebody might go someplace where it's, free shipping or whatever. But I just don't do that because it really doesn't matter how much the shipping goes up.
Yeah. But eventually, people are just going to buy the stuff they would buy from us on eBay. They're just going to go to Amazon because Amazon's got their own fleet of trucks and make their own deliveries much cheaper than the post office can deliver it,
True.
is what we have to use. So we're going to get squeezed out.
But you can't get a lot of what you get on eBay over on Amazon. I mean, you can get a lot of your replenishables. You can get a lot of but that obscure item, that soap that you use and it's been discontinued and you love that scent, it's not necessarily going to be on Amazon. You're going to find that on eBay.
Yeah. But that cuts down the amount of inventory that we can source. Yeah, that's true. Now we're going to have less ability to source replenishables and sell it on eBay.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like crap.
That's one of the reasons why I like clothing, because it is very, a lot of people don't like clothing, and I get it. It's big, it's bulky, there's a lot to, you got to have room to store it, because it's not all going to sell the same day. But right. People are looking for that stuff. And, so Shauna says, I only ship to states and figure all the postage by weight to California. Most of my sales are to the West Coast if they live close to me. If they live close to me, I refund the difference to the buyers. That's good.
Now, Shauna, what's his name? Big reseller on YouTube. He says don't refund anything.
Yeah.
He sees other buyers doing that. What's his name? Rockstar.
Oh. Yeah.
It's been about 3 or 4 videos ago. He goes off on people, resellers. Not really goes off. You do what you want to, but
he recommends not doing that.
Yeah, don't unless if it's an extreme amount. Yeah, if it's like $10 difference, yeah. But normal stuff. Yeah. And if a customer specifically asks me for combined shipping, then yeah, to make the sale, right. A lot of times I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
But as a general rule of thumb, if I make a couple of bucks on shipping, I figure, well, I work my shipping on an average. Like I'm kind of in the center of the country.
Right.
So I charge everybody so much for so many ounces and so many pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how I do it.
Yeah.
I use standard shipping.
Right.
I don't do calculated because people in Washington State and Oregon and Alaska would get really pissed if they had to use calculated shipping from me. That would price me right out of their ability to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Dusty says that, but
yeah, I normally, but I mainly sell clothing, so it's a little different. I have a few things that are, that would be bigger packages and more weight and everything, but if worse comes to worse, I mean, you could, start using FedEx. You could start using UPS, and I have a feeling, when they see, those corporations see, oh, look at, they're going to raise their prices again, and that gives them kind of a foot in to say, well, we need to make some money off of this deal, and now with that, I can drop my packages off at the Dollar General. Makes it a little bit easier. Morning, Carol.
Well, Nishana, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if they have a problem with the shipping cost, they can ask you before they buy the item. They can send you a message. Hey, I live,
Yeah.
Or
they can even see it. They can even see it before they even purchase it.
Right.
They can see what the shipping is going to be.
They can send you a message, say, hey, this shipping seems a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
maybe you can go and revisit it. Maybe you can make sure that the dimensions and the weight is correct. I don't know. Yeah, Joanne says I won't refund excess, and it's not saying, we're not saying you're a bad reseller if you don't, if you refund, it's you run your business how you see fit. And if that's what you do, then that's what you do. That's how you run your business.
No, that's fine. You run your business how you want, but I don't know. It's a price that the buyer agreed to before they made the purchase.
Right.
If they were going to give you a negative feedback for that, you can go straight to eBay and say, hey, they gave me a negative feedback when they complained that their only complaint was they griped about the price of the shipping.
Right.
Well, they agreed to that price before they bought it. So you can get that removed, I would think. But, yeah. Now, it is true that might bring some return customers. Probably not so much on eBay. I get very few return customers on eBay. It seems like nearly every buyer I have is somebody that's never bought from me before.
Right.
A lot of that's because I sell so many different things. So, but back to the standard shipping, if I got a pair of blue jeans, I know they're going to go on a padded flat rate. Mm-hmm. I just put standard shipping, $7 and whatever it is.
76 cents.
Yeah, $7.76. That's what I put in the cost of shipping.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes to Alaska, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, anywhere at that rate. So, if I did calculated shipping, then, again, to Anchorage, Alaska, that would cost them $12 to get those jeans to them.
Right.
So I'm going to lose that, lose that customer.
Not if you put it in a padded flat rate.
Right. But the customer is going to have to pay like $12.
No.
If I use calculated shipping, they would.
No. If you're using a padded flat rate, it's still $7.76.
No, that's not what calculated flat. That's not what calculated would charge that customer. They wouldn't charge them a padded flat rate charge. They would charge them 12 something.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, because I do calculated, and that's what I get. That's yeah. It's, the $7.76 is my charge, but they get charged $8.
How does eBay know that you're going to use a padded flat rate?
Because it's already chosen on when I do the listing.
Oh, well, yeah, if you choose that.
Well,
do you have to choose padded flat rate when you're?
I usually do, because I know that's where that's how it's gonna ship.
Oh, okay. Well, then it probably wouldn't make any difference either way if you use calculated.
That's part of my listing process, is choosing, how it's going to ship, because I already know how it's going to go. So,
Does that take more time to do your listing to check off which
No, it's a click of a mouse.
Okay.
It's a click of a mouse. Yep.
Well, then, if I was going to use calculated shipping, I would do it the way you're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, because and then if I do first class, I kind of know what, if it's going to be 10 ounces or 12 ounces or
Right.
whatever. And so, yeah, I usually, just put it in and do it. So,
Okay. Well, that makes more sense. I can
yeah.
I can live with that type of calculated shipping.
Yeah, because if I know where it's going to
selecting
go,
the weight and type
Yeah.
of package, yeah.
Yeah.
If you know something's going in a medium flat rate, then
Right. Then you click the button.
there's a place to click it on there.
Yeah.
I don't use calculated shipping, so I don't know.
Yeah. So Hank had a question. She's got a GSP order, and it's already went to the warehouse in Kentucky, but the buyer wants a tracking number, and there's no way to get a tracking number because they put their own tracking information in. I would just say there's no way for you to get that, and that they can call eBay. That's what I would say. And they just have to accept that.
I don't think I sell a lot of GSP, and I don't think I've ever had a request for tracking from Erlanger to wherever.
Yeah. So they just, they're just being persistent. And I would say, yeah, and you can block them. You can actually block them from sending you messages if you want to. But have you called eBay on it? Let's see. I'm sorry, I didn't read all of your. Yeah, say they called eBay and eBay told them it's in transit and it's fine.
It would be nice if Erlanger just gave us the forwarding tracking. Why don't they do that?
That'd probably be more work. Morning, Travis.
Well,
Oh, okay.
They got to have a way to do it automated. Like when we print a label on eBay, it's automatic tracking goes on the list on the sale.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Mr. Sadie. Good morning, Travis. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mike. How's Florida? Good morning, Kelly. I don't know where Sally is at this morning.
So
I know she didn't work last night, so. What's up?
I got a little story.
Okay.
So for about a week now, I've gotten low ball offers on a diamond ring, a gold ring.
Mm-hmm.
I had it listed for 120, and I get offers of like 60 or 80 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I had yesterday a buyer offered me 100. I was like, okay, I'll send them an offer of 110, and I did. And then I had another buyer offer me 90, and I sent them an offer of 110.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a third buyer come along and just pay full price.
Well, there you go.
I was like, you two missed out.
Yep.
I love it when that happens.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's the best because you're getting full price for it.
Yeah.
You betcha. Let's see. Okay, so Hank says, so I'm sure I'll send them that and they'll go, oh my God, why is it lost? Why is it there? It's lost. Yeah. Yeah. But I've
had chia. Sorry.
They really need to they really need to get to. They really should call eBay themselves. And I know for somebody that's international, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joanne says, look in your order. It does show additional tracking if it's left Kentucky. I just checked one of mine.
Ooh.
And Hank says March 24th, customs cleared Amsterdam. So, and the final destination is France.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Well, then they definitely don't need to be ordering from eBay if they're having, if they can't understand it, if they can't comprehend it, or if they don't believe them, they don't need to be buying from eBay.
Yeah. Now, I have had GSP customers send me a message that said, my package shows delivered.
Mm-hmm.
And then I look at the tracking. Yeah, it's delivered to Kentucky. So I'm like, oh no, it just hit the regional shipping center.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll get another tracking number from there.
Good morning, Sally.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
I was a little worried about you.
I'm sorry. I just got home from Walmart.
Da, da, da.
Dun, dun, dun.
Did you get a haircut, Sally?
I had to get some collagen peptides
Oh.
because my hair is falling out.
Oh. Well,
Mine is too.
your hair done falled out.
Oh yeah. I wonder if that crap would work on me. No, too late.
Carol says, hi, Sally Sue.
It's Ann. It's Valerie Sue and Sally Ann.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Sally Boo.
And my granddaughter, Kyrie, is also, we were trying to explain that to her the other day because her middle name is Sue, but her mom spelled it Sioux, as in the Sioux Indian.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of named her after me, but it's just a different spelling. And so, yeah, she was trying to explain that to her, that we both had the same middle name, but it's just spelled different. It just kind of was just like mind blowing to her. She couldn't wrap her head around it. Poor little Kyrie.
The clearance section wasn't that good. I did find they're doing like a lot of the maternity belts and shapewear and stuff like that for $3. So I'm just hoping it goes down.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like to spend $3 on a
That's a little
item. I'm cheap.
I mean, even though if it was new in the package at a thrift store, it might be $3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I look at it, But if you can get it for $1,
but if if I know my end profit's going to be $20, then I'll do it. But a lot of times that's not. I don't make that much, so my cutoff is $1.
Yeah.
Morning, Julie. Mr. Sadie, everyone, for your thoughts and prayers. The wife is great and goes back to work tomorrow.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Good.
Yes.
Awesome. Kelly said that's her middle name too, is Sue.
Ooh.
My name Sue. What was that song? A man named Sue.
Boy,
A boy named Sue.
to Johnny
Down in the
Cash.
down in the mud and the blood and the beer.
Good morning, Texas Val. She said her middle name is Ann.
Whoop whoop for the ants.
Sue
Texas
and Ann.
Val.
Yep,
I haven't seen
That's
Texas
what's
Val in
happening.
like
in a while.
half a year.
She's busy, Grandma.
She needs to come on and chat at least like once a month at
Wouldn't that
least,
be great?
just so we know she's alive.
She's busy.
She used to chat every once in a while. Send her a link. Come on, Val. We miss you.
Yep, Carol's Ann too.
Is it Ann with the E?
Oh, Kylie's middle name is Ann too.
Yeah, Kate.
Or Kaylee. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. She used the Kai.
Yeah.
I love you too, Val. Now get your ass on here.
So how many sales y'all got?
I only have 2.
Is your eBay blowing up?
It should be.
Mine's pretty good.
I listed like 12 yesterday. I mean, not saying that that's a lot, but that's a lot for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot for me. I listed 3. I sold 8 yesterday. It was a pretty good day.
Good
That's
job.
good. I think I have 8 going out.
Good.
I sold a vintage Hawaiian dress
Yeah.
for
Get all the Texans on here.
$50.
Don't let Carol on here. She's a Yankee from up northeast and stuff.
Carol has 10 sales on eBay. That's great.
Good God, Carol.
Good
Tearing
job.
it up.
What was
Tearing
the
it
other
up.
thing that I sold? It was another thing that I don't remember. I don't remember what it was.
Gwen and I got our stimulus this morning. We're stimulated.
All right.
I got my other half today.
Oh, good. What else?
I bought a new frying pan.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I sold a jacket for $25, so that was, but not bad. Not bad sales. Can't complain.
It was really weird because we only got half of our stimulus.
Uh-huh.
The 17th, I think it was, and then when I went to check it last night, it said we were going to get our stimulus, our other half of the stimulus, and our taxes today. So we're getting another bed.
That's good.
So,
Yeah,
Mike, you're not ever gonna, Mike. You don't ever want to move back to the res.
Huh.
Sheesh.
That's rough. Frozen tundra. I can't even imagine, living in that. Ugh.
In California, the reses are all crap too.
Yeah.
It's like a big trailer park,
Mm-hmm.
and then just junk. But I did decide what I'm going to do about the garage.
Okay, what are you doing?
In May, when I'm off work,
Mm-hmm.
I'm renting a dumpster.
Oh,
Shoot.
Yeah.
The Cherokees in Oklahoma are rolling in it. They built them a huge casino. And they got a wellness center. They pay for every kid's college education. They built schools. They get free health care.
Yep.
Yeah. Some of the tribes are doing better than other tribes.
well, if there was one way for them to kind of come out of, poverty, that was,
Yeah.
the casino. I mean, I know a lot of people don't agree with it or whatever, but that was definitely one way to to bring them out of that, you know,
And you
Yeah.
would think that,
that depression.
yeah, you would think though that money would go to building their community up, you know.
Oh, I'm sure it
Uh-huh.
has
I don't know.
in some sense, you know.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know they built, you know, like a medical building. Like I'm talking about the one in California. They
Mhm.
built, you know, once the casino was established and everything, and they started making a lot of money. They started building community centers and uh, a health center right there on the res.
Yep.
But other than that, it was just kind of run down.
Yep.
You know, and you would think, you know, you would have teams. I mean, this is how I would think about it is you have teams that would go out and help fix up houses and stuff like that. And they spend the money, you know, they're not giving the money directly to the person. They're spending the money on the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't know. That's just my idea.
Yeah. But I think as you get new blood, you know, circulating through you know, the higher ups, you know, the elders and everything, I think things have definitely gotten better,
Yeah.
you know. But it's, you know, it's probably going to take more time to clear a lot of that other stuff.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah, it's not just the Cherokees in Oklahoma. The Choctaws have also built
Yeah.
a couple of big casinos, and what's the other? Anyway, there's three. I know at least three tribes have built big oak casinos.
yeah.
We're a couple of different tribes, aren't we? Like Cherokee.
I will tell you, my whole life, it must be little pieces, little slivers of Indian here, there, and everywhere, because on my DNA thing, it showed none.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have.
Yeah, my DNA
I mean,
test, my DNA test stuff came back from Ancestry, and they said, "You a white boy."
Yeah.
well, no,
That was
like,
about it.
like, remember so our grandma Daniel, she looked very Indian,
Hmm.
and you have like her cheekbones and stuff like that, but I could have swore that like there's because I still have that thing that says it's like a will, and it says these slaves are going to go to this person, this slave's going to go to that. I mean, that's from, you know, probably the 1800s.
Yeah.
And I think from around that time there was an Indian grandma.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm remembering.
It was our great grandmother. Great. I don't know. She was a great somewhere. Mine did not show any Hawaiian at all. And
Wow.
you know, my mom's side of the family, apparently there's some kind of Hawaiian Polynesian royalty or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, nothing. There was nothing like that.
Wow.
Um,
So what did your show then?
I can't remember.
Oh God.
It was like
I don't remember you ever telling me about it.
I can't remember what it was. I have to look it up, see if I can find it. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything that maybe it didn't really. Carol says, sounds like you're family stories were lies.
Possibly.
But I was kind of down about that because I was like, well, we've been told all of our life that my grandma on my dad's side was Indian, my grandma on my mom's side was Indian, my grandpa was Indian, but like I said, it may have just not showed up, and it may just be slivers of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carol said, Sally, you might be Indian on your dad's side since you have different dads.
Mm. Yeah. Well, he's Japanese and black, so.
Anyway. Oh my gosh.
Val says, Carol, Samuel Jackson is an Indian. How do you know?
He could be.
He could be. I just know that he is Japanese and black.
Which is it's 7.
But Kelly says my son's girlfriend is Indian, but like from India. Indian, yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. I was trying to look up that information, but yeah, it said like Scandinavian, England, and I think it said Scottish or Ireland. I can't even remember. But it was like 3 different places that our heritage was from. But I did it through, I think it was it 23andMe or DNA Heritage or something. It was, I don't think it was as extensive as like the Ancestry one,
Yeah. That's interesting, though. Especially, I mean, you, like, how,
My life is a lie.
How good is it, though? Like maybe they're lying.
Yeah. I don't know. But it's all good.
Is it fine that it has my signature on it?
I sold a pair of jeans from when the kids were young. They've been listed for a long time. I think that's where they were from. It's a boy's size 14.
Wow.
And I sold a cow that I got at the auction. Remember, I got like there was like a whole lot of cow stuff, and it's a cow doll with a plaid dress on it. That was like, the dining room decor, basically. And yeah, I sold that. Which was freaking weird. Random stuff.
Julie says, my life is a lie. I thought when I would go to Hawaii, they would treat me like a Hawaiian princess. They'll still treat you like a Hawaiian princess.
They probably will. You look Hawaiian. I mean, and Mexican and Indian.
It should be there by now.
She's a Wahine.
Actually,
you know what a Wahine is, don't you? A Wahine is something you put on a bahun with lots of mustard.
Oh. Yeah, that just went like way over my head.
It was a dad joke.
Let's see. Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, Postmaster General, gotta love him.
Yeah, he don't know what he's talking about. I don't know. Maybe he does. I don't know. I just, that's they're always going to be like that, though. They're always going to be
Yeah.
trying to, that's what they do. That's how
But yeah, raise rates, slow down the mail
Mm-hmm.
so that we can make it better. What? That's what he said,
Yeah.
basically.
Now
Raise
they should be thinking more, on the FedEx and on the trying to get it there quicker, trying to make it better. Why make it worse? Because they're losing money. I don't know.
The biggest problem, money wise, that the post office has are the pensions and benefits that they give out.
Mm,
FedEx does not offer its employees a pension.
right,
They offer them a 401k that they can pay for themselves,
right.
but they don't just give them money because they work for FedEx
Right.
for retirement.
Yeah, just tell it that the
But the U.S. Post Office does, and now they've same with post office health care. I think once you retire from the post office, you get like free health care for the rest
Yeah.
of your life.
Yeah.
Well, healthcare costs have gone up in the meantime,
Right.
but there has been no increase in funding to pay for all that extra money that the post office is spending for that.
True.
So the post office is not playing on an even field with UPS and FedEx and
Right. Because they have
whoever else.
all these bills they got to pay for all these people that work for them, and
But-
they're still living.
But Congress makes them do that. They can't change that.
Right.
Congress won't let them.
Right.
But on the other hand, Congress won't fund the difference to make up that retirement and
Right.
stuff. So it's like they're trying to make the post office run on the amount of money that they made in the 1970s.
Right.
Well, that's just not going to happen.
Mm-mm.
here's your jeans.
So the government either needs to put up or shut up, because they're the ones who created the problem with the post office.
Right.
Now, the new Postmaster General, he's just a doofus, but he's getting blamed for a lot of the problems that were already there that are built in.
Yeah.
There's my cow. Ooh.
Oh, you got
But-
your cow, huh? Oh, that's cute. That is super cute.
I mean, like, we have the Texas teacher retirement system, but the teachers pay about half of the money that goes into that fund.
Mm-hmm.
So it's solvent. In fact, there's extra money in the teacher retirement fund that is invested making money.
Hmm.
So why the post office doesn't do something like that is just it's just stupid.
Pretty crazy.
That's what they need to change. Living like it's 1940 and it's not.
It should be.
Okay, rant over.
That's right, Mike. He says, does anyone know anything about that government that the government does right? I want them to charge less, not more. Yep.
Yeah.
Hank says that's their thing, though. create problems, and the rest of the common people have to muddle through them.
Yeah. And so we have to charge our customers more for shipping. So eBay loves it when the post office raises rates
Sure.
because they get more money in final value fees.
Yep.
Well, why don't they pass that back on to us? I think the final value fee should be a percentage of the money that we spend on shipping instead of
All right, I'll be back.
just their regular. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that way? If the post office raises rates, they're still just going to make that same percentage. They're not going to. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
They're not going to make any more money.
They're not. Yeah, they're not going to make a bigger profit off of sellers and buyers,
Right.
because postal rates go up,
Right.
I'll be back with your cigarettes.
which they're always going to go up. So eBay can always count on probably.
Yep.
I don't
Mike
know.
says inflation is the quietest form of taxation.
I paid more than $1,000 for shipping labels the last 31 days.
Yep.
So eBay gets their final value fee off of that.
Yep.
I don't know.
Making money, baby, making money.
And if the shipping labels go up in price, then eBay's going to get more money.
Sure.
They're probably patting the Postmaster General on the back and just saying, "Sick 'em, buddy. Go charge higher rates. We love it."
That's right, Hank. And we got to pass that cost along to the buyer. You betcha.
Yeah. Again, like I say, with
That's
Amazon having its own shipping now, customers are just going to go to Amazon to buy their stuff instead of eBay. But whatever. Okay, rant over.
Promise?
That's what I was gonna say though, was because eBay's getting another cut because they're not giving us the deal that they get from the post office.
Right.
They're
They gave us a little bit, a
off.
few cents,
hmm
but they're getting the big deal.
Yeah, look at how much we pay for Poshmark and Macari shipping. It's such a big cut
Mhm.
that you can tell, like, eBay's got to get a cut that is just, it's probably about half of what
Yeah.
we should be paying, but that's the price of
Yeah.
doing business with them, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm not as upset with that part because if you look at Pirate Ship, they charge almost the same amount eBay does for shipping.
Yeah.
So they're making about the same amount of profit off of printing labels that eBay is.
Yeah.
Money, 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 money.
Money.
Everybody's got to make a buck.
And it's good that they do. You know, we want eBay to be strong, so it's there until I want to quit reselling.
Right.
But, God, they're just squeezing us.
You don't want eBay to make you quit reselling.
Right?
You're very welcome, Texas Belle. I hope she gets lots of use out of them.
Oh, you said bathing suit?
Yeah, because I can't remember. I think I got them. I think I got them all at Walmart. I either got them at Walmart or I got them at. It was just like a bag of. They could possibly be from the bins, but they were all new with tags. I think most of them.
Oh, cool.
But it was just a big bag of baby bathing suits, and so I sent I sent them all to her.
That's awesome.
Dang. Mike says a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts costs $2.80. Shoot, you'd be better off just going to the store and
Yeah, but then you'd have to make it.
well, that's true.
I got myself that I got it a while back, but I got myself that Death Wish coffee.
Mm. Is
It's
that good?
pretty. I like it. It's pretty. It's a dark roast.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really good flavor, and the caffeine is.
I heard that what is it? Black Rifle. I think it's Black Rifle.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good.
It is pretty
Is
good
it?
too.
I've never
Yeah.
heard of it.
Yeah. There's a lot of new coffee companies that are out. I know Scavenger Life. They have a coffee brand.
Oh,
They have their own coffee shop and they make and sell their own coffee.
wow.
You know, by the beans. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's very inspiring to see resellers that are reselling, but then they're also taking those profits and they're putting it into a new business.
Hmm.
You know, I think that's very inspiring. I mean, they have done so much, you know, with what they've made from eBay. I mean, they have several bed and breakfast places in their area. I think they have a couple of rentals.
Yeah.
And then they have the newest thing is the coffee shop. But I think that's very inspiring.
So it's a coffee shop that sells their own coffee.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If I ever get rich, I'm making a Denny's.
A what?
If I ever get rich, I'm doing a Denny's here
Why?
because it would make so much freaking money. People are
It'd
stupid.
have to be a Keto's Denny's though.
Nuh-uh. You know what? It's so hard to. I told Brandon because he's going towards where they have the meat shop, and they get in a lot of meats there that they do their own butchering, like processing and butchering.
Right.
So usually people will, say, "Oh, I only want half of the cow," or whatever, and so they'll deduct the amount of the processing and all that to, what they can make on the meat,
Mm-hmm.
and so you can find a lot of local cows that have been raised here and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard. I've been looking at labels. That's what most of my time consisted of this morning, looking at labels and seeing how much meat has freaking sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
Dextrose, sucrose, it's, some of it doesn't say sugar, but it's a form of sugar, and you're not supposed to be eating that.
Right.
Even though the carbs are still 0, it's like diet sugar. So that's why the carbs are 0. But that sugar in there is still creating an insulin spike. Which people like me, I don't need that.
Right.
I'm getting to the point, I think it's just because of my habits and stuff that I've formed. I'm getting to the point to where it's really hard for me to eat anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of the times I'm not hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Like last night, I couldn't hardly freaking eat dinner, but I made myself eat dinner.
Yeah.
And you know, I always I buy that spring mix,
Mm-hmm.
and I put like 2 cups on my plate, and with my dot of freaking ranch dressing that I can have, and other than stuff like that, I probably had 5 carbs yesterday.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's getting to the point to where it's like really hard for me to eat just because I'm not hungry a lot. So I'm having to do stuff to, you know, try and get in my extra fats and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh. Good morning, Karen. Yeah, Mike wants to know, so does this mean that the value of my death pile is going up? No, because it's wasted money if you got a death pile. It's just money sitting there in a pile.
It's just
You just got to process it.
But you gotta admire Mike's thinking here. He always comes at it sideways. I love that.
Right.
Well,
I love you, man.
I make myself eat that, Val. I make myself eat the salad first. I always eat my salad first, or my vegetables, whatever vegetables I have on my plate, and then I eat my protein, and then fats, usually.
No.
Like I
don't like salad. I have never liked salad. I can do like a little side salad, just a very small bowl. I can do that. I don't want a big. I'm not a lettuce. Big lettuce.
I mean, do people really like it?
I don't like
Does
it.
Anybody ever really like it?
Probably not, but I don't. I have no desire to eat a salad. And if I do eat a salad, I definitely got to have some stuff on it. I got to have some kind of ranch and
Eggs,
onions. I can do that. I'd rather have the eggs and the onions than the green. But
yeah,
it's just me.
I eat a lot of salad.
Do you?
Yeah.
Like how much?
Like just about one a day.
That's good.
Like a big salad, though.
Well, I switch things around. Sometimes I just have like cauliflower and broccoli crowns with a little bit of salad dressing. But then other times I'll do the full salad thing I'll make one of those monster salads, that you put on your plate and you mount it up like a mountain.
Yep.
You put the lettuce and then you put the broccoli and cauliflower crowns, and then you put some shake cheese, the
stinky cheese,
shredded cheese on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you squirt on some ranch dressing, and then slam some tomatoes on the top. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And more ranch dressing.
Yeah,
you probably have more
pretty
ranch
soon
dressing.
I didn't know I was making this big of a salad when I started. Pretty soon it's like boom, boom, boom.
Bacon. I like bacon on my salads.
Yeah, turkey shreds or little
yeah,
sausage bits, something.
Chopped up ham. Yeah. Yeah, I had a Cobb salad at a restaurant the other day that was pretty dang good. I couldn't finish the whole thing. I was hungry, and I had to order like 2 sides of bacon because I was afraid that the salad was going to be super small and I was going to still be hungry.
Uh-huh.
And I ended up eating 2 pieces of the bacon and taking the rest home for the dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was
I
so
love the salad bars at restaurants. You know, you start at one end and think, there's no way I'll fill up this plate. And about halfway down the line, you're like, I can't cram any more on here.
yeah. I
'Cause
need
they got
another
those-
plate.
They got those chickpeas, they got the greens, and they got the this and they got the that. And then the Chinese food place is even worse. They got like
I know.
a 50 mile long salad bar, and you're like,
Fred would always ask me, "Why do you pile up your plate like that? You can eat again." And I'm like, "Yeah, but if I do that, I'm gonna go back 10 times. So just put a little bit on my plate, and But I haven't been to the China buffet since I started the keto.
Yeah.
well, there's lots of pretty good keto stuff on Chinese food.
You dream it, because all that shit has sugar in it.
No,
Yes,
you can get
it does. Even the meat.
not all of it. Not all of it.
All of it.
No.
Can't you taste it?
In the stuff if you get the sweet and sour one, yeah. But if you get
That's why it's salty. That's why Chinese food is so salty, because they
if
have
you get
to
if you get the broiled fish, and you get the boiled shrimp.
Oh, I ain't getting that.
Well,
If I go to Chinese food, I am getting the good stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna have me some rice and
if
some
you get the baked chicken,
chow mein and some
Chow
beef and
mein.
broccoli with some. Yeah, I'm getting all that.
Yeah.
okay, well,
Egg rolls.
No, yeah, oh yeah, you gotta have that.
Egg rolls are my favorite.
Yeah,
My
Right.
God, I'm starving now.
yeah. Let's go eat.
I'm hungry.
All right, everyone. It was an interesting show. Huh. But time to get to work. Time to get some stuff done. Get some listings up, and get some sales made. I gotta package all my stuff up. So I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.